Real estate agent and you're looking for ways to build a long-term successful business in the marketplace that we're in today, I'm going to give you two things that I've done in the last 5 to 6 years that I can tell you are proven, they work. I'm not even like one of the top experts at these things, but they work. Watch this video. I hope it'll add value to you and help you build a long-term successful real estate career. My name is Brian Stevens. I'm with eXp Realty with the Realtors of Faith group, also the Wolf Pack. We've been at eXp for over 3 years. We love this company, all that it has to offer. But this video is going to hopefully help you in your real estate career as you're trying to figure things out. So I am recording this in 2026. It is April, and it's a little bit of a different market right now, as many of you are finding out. So these are things that I have done in the last, I'm just going to call it 5 years, that I am starting to see the seeds that I planted a long time ago, the fruition the last couple years. So this is not a short-term, quick fix type thing. This is something, if you do this over the long haul, I'm telling you, it will absolutely work. So here's the thing right now. Here's what you got to know. Do you have a digital footprint that you're building? If you don't have a digital footprint in this business, you're not going to be around in so many years. And I'm not going to just speak that over you, but I'm going to tell you, if you're not really building your digital footprint, I don't know if you're going to be around in, call it 5 years. I'm just telling you, if you're not doing that, people can't find you online. You're not putting in the effort. Good luck, right? I say that nicely, but I say that strongly because it's absolutely true. I'm no spring chicken, and I'm doing it, so I know you can too. So what does that mean? That means you need to kind of get with it, get disciplined, and do something in the digital space. But so the two things I told you I'm going to tell you about are these things, and I would start this like yesterday. Number one, get this good old iPhone out and start shooting home walkthrough videos. I started doing this about 5 years ago, and I can tell you it's absolutely changed my business and changed the amount of people that actually call me. So YouTube is the second largest search engine. Many of you know this. It's owned by Google. And so I'm telling you, people are on YouTube. So what I started to do was actually grab my iPhone and walk through homes and just do video tours. Now, let me tell you how I kind of discovered this. I was working with a buyer, and I had shown them 5 or 6 homes. It was kind of wrapping up a full day of tours. And I remember they really liked this new construction home. And so it was dusk, and I said, hey, do y'all want me to shoot a video of this home? And I can send it over to you, 'cause it kind of sounds like you like it. We've looked at a lot of homes today. Maybe that would help you. And they went, oh, yeah, sure, that sounds good. So they left. I had to turn all the lights back on the house, walk through it, had my iPhone. I don't remember if I held it up this way or the better way, right, for long form. But I walked through it, and I did like a 7-8 minute video. I went to text it to them, and it wouldn't work because it was too big of a file. So I didn't know what to do. I think I held onto it that night. I woke up the next day, and it kind of hit me. Wait, I need to drop it somewhere where I can send them a link. So I started a YouTube channel, and it was just signed up for it, didn't have a title, didn't have a headline, didn't have a footprint on it or anything. So I dropped the video on there, sent them the link, and they loved it. I think they ended up buying that house actually, because they just needed to see that house again, how it flowed. So I kind of stumbled into it. I'm like, oh, this kind of worked. I'll just drop some stuff on this thing called YouTube and send them the link, let the video be held on YouTube, their storage, and it kind of works. So 5-6 years later, here I am. I've got a channel called Living in Lakeland, Brian Stevens, over 4,500 subscribers, but you'll see all my home tour walkthroughs on there, and I do a bunch of them, and it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It's fun, and it's really, really cool, because here's what I found out. People love to sit on YouTube and look at home tour videos. By the way, it's kind of fun to do. Your clients are doing that. So this is not going to be some get in the weeds video tutorial actually setting this up and everything. This is a personal testimony from an agent who's been in the business for 30 years and what is working for him. That would be me. So here's what I want to tell you. Some people say, I don't have any listings. Okay, bad excuse. Find somebody in your company, on your team, in your marketplace that has got, just call it a vacant home. So you're not going to impede on the owner occupants, right? And say, hey, hey Joe, I see you got a vacant home over here on 123 Easy Street. Do you mind if I just do a quick video tour? I'd like to put it on my YouTube channel and put it out there for some buyers. Joe is probably going to say yes if he's a decent agent, right? Because you're not bothering anybody. It's a vacant home. Why not? And if Joe doesn't say yes, you need to find a realtor that will actually say, that sounds good to me. So you might have to make some calls, shoot some text messages out there, but find somebody where you can start doing a video home tour walkthrough. Now, here's what I would tell you, what I found out. YouTube likes people to stay on their channel, of course, right? Because of ads and watch time and the whole thing. So I like to make them a little bit longer. Now, don't do them 30 minutes. What I would say the sweet spot is 10 to 15 minutes. So if you're getting on and you're like, this is way too much for me, do this, okay? Get your phone out, walk through the home, and don't say a word. If you don't feel like you want to talk because it's too much for you, don't say anything. Seriously. And just drop it on YouTube, put a title up there. You can actually take the listing from MLS, drop it in ChatGPT, let it write something fancy for you, right? And then just put your phone number in there. Again, I don't want to overwhelm you. Do something very simple like that, okay? So when you do that, you're going to drop it on your YouTube channel. Now, myself and the Wolfpack, we've got so many tutorial videos to show you how to do a good thumbnail, which you can actually do in ChatGPT, you know, how to put tags, titles, the stuff that really does help you to get some traction on that. But I want to give you 101 stuff, okay? So drop this home tour on YouTube and just watch what starts to happen. It's absolutely amazing. And so start that way. And then on your next couple tours, what you want to do is walk through the home and just kind of talk like we're talking like this. Walk up and say, okay, do a little introduction, and then say, okay, this is a great neighborhood here. We're in Amanda Oaks, very established, and stand in front of the house. Okay. And then what I do is I give them a little street tour. Okay. So I'll just go slow. By the way, when you do this, go slow. Don't get too slow, but don't go fast because you'll get them dizzy. Take it and just kind of slowly show the streets. And just kind of do a little pan, just like if they were standing there looking at the home with you, they could kind of look around the neighborhood and across the street and see what's going on. So it gives the viewer, if they're or if they're out of state, they can actually see what the neighborhood feels like without, again, you doing too much work. You're kind of showing them what is around the house. Walk in the house and say, okay, and point out some features. You don't have to be some detailed king, but just say, oh, this is a nice spacious living room. I see crown molding up here. Maybe you show the crown molding, get into the kitchen area, describe the appliances, just do a very basic description of it. Again, people want to stay in and watch how the home flows. So the benefit of you doing this is they can see when they walk in, the living room, oh, it flows into the kitchen and the family room. The pool is off the French doors. They get an idea of the flow of the floor plan, which really helps. Okay. Now, if you want to get fancy, go dump that into CapCut and put some music to it, and don't turn the music up too loud. Okay. So that was my next step that I did several years later. Okay. That's the next step, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself. So finish up the tour, put it on YouTube, and just watch what happens. You don't have to have fancy equipment. Do you have an iPhone? Do you have an Android? If you do, I'll have to pray for you because you need to get an iPhone. You need to get with the times. Just kidding. They're good phones too. But grab your phone, man. These things have 4K cameras on them. It's crazy what they'll do. And just walk through it, point out some space, tell them describe that space, tell them how it flows. Keep it very natural. People want to hear your personality. Don't put on some facade, be you, because they're going to be buying or selling from you. You're the secret sauce, right? Not your company, not your brokerage, but you. You're branding yourself, and you're also trying to sell a house, trying to sell another listing's home and another listing agent's home, and then also trying to have people kind of inbound call you. So keep it very natural. Don't overthink it, but consistency beats perfection every time. What does that look like for you? Have a goal. Start small. I'm going to do a house a week. I'm going to do 2 houses a week, which will be better. Dropping 2 videos a week is really a great start for your beginning of the first year. If you can do 3, great, but at least do 2, okay? So home walkthroughs. Now, the other thing that I want to mention to you, if you don't have homes to walk through, you could easily record a video like I'm doing right now in front of my computer, talking about the benefits of your area, of the pros and cons, of the reasons to move to this area, the reasons not to move to this area. That's a little bit more on camera work. So if you don't want to do that, start with homes or go downtown and just walk around with your iPhone and say, here's the restaurant, here's the park. This is a great place to hang out. Start doing some content like that. But the key is this: if you're not consistent, if you post a video in March and you post one in August, it ain't gonna fly. You've got to be consistent in it. So put it in your calendar. It absolutely works. So in my case, I have living in Lakeland. In your case, you want to put living in your city name, okay? That's been proven to have the highest click rate. So you want to do that. Now, why put it on YouTube? Because these videos are working for you 24/7. When you're sleeping, your video's up and running. It's what they call evergreen, right? It's gonna stay on your page forever and ever and ever, as long as YouTube is here, and they're owned by Google, so I don't think they're going anywhere. So it's gonna be there for a long time. And so start there, okay? I don't wanna go into any more details, but just start doing videos, putting them on YouTube, watch what happens. I will tell you this now, as a result, and go to my page and check it out and comment, like, and subscribe, all that good kind of stuff. But as of now, the last probably year and a half, I'm getting people call me, email me, text me that want to come to this area and they want to use myself and my team to find them a home. Also for selling a home, because they know they're going to get great exposure, right? So something I want to tell you, do it now. And I'm going to tell you why at the very end of this video. That's thing number 1. Thing number 2 is this: get Google reviews. Get Google reviews, right? Google is loving this video that I'm making because I'm giving a shout out on YouTube and Google. But I started doing this, again, probably longer than that, 7-8 years ago, getting a Google review. So go to, it used to be called Google My Business page, but Google Maps is where you're going to set it up. So set this up. It's free, by the way. And if you're a new agent, guess what? You got time. So set it up. And you're going to set up a Google page. Again, it's free. Just you can put a photo on there, put your cell phone, put your office address, or put a P.O. box, wherever you want to do on that. And there's a way that you can actually send your customers, your clients, a link. Very simple. You can text it to them or email it to them. I text it to all my clients, and they can click on it and they can give you a Google review. Do this consistently, and it will, again, Google loves to grab these in the algorithm, and it's going to help you get online traffic like crazy. Think about it this way. When you go to a new town and you're looking for a restaurant, what do? Usually Google it and look at the reviews. I know I do. And so it's a big deal. And here's what I want to say on Google reviews. I always suggest that they give me a 5-star. Say, hey, I would really appreciate if you give me a Google 5-star review if I did a good job. If I didn't, just, hey, keep it real. And people love to support their agent when you ask them to do something like that, and they'll give you a Google review. And then you always reply to their review, because you're going to get an email saying, John gave you a 5-star Google review. Do you want to reply? And you always reply something, hey, John, thanks so much for your kind review. Really loved working with you guys. You were great. Congratulations again on your home purchase. Something very basic, okay? Always apply to the reviews. Super, super important. It builds credibility and social proof that you're a good agent, okay? And the more reviews you have, the more you're gonna show up in searches. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. I will tell you this, when I first started doing it, I was inconsistent and I would get a couple here and there. And then I got the mindset of this. I have helped these people purchase a home or sell a home, right? Major, like a high dollar asset. Help them do this. The least they can do is just give me a quick little 1-minute review. And so here's what I'll do. And again, there's no perfect way to do this, but I send it to them for sure at least day of closing or day after closing. It's probably better to send it to them a couple days ahead of time, right? Because sometimes once they close and they're moving, they're so busy. But if you don't do it, even if you do it at the closing table or when you leave with your check, do it then. That's totally fine. But then I do this. If they don't send me something, I'll send them that link another 2 or 3 times. because I really want this Google review. I really, really do. So you got to bug them a little bit, and that's okay. Now, if they don't respond to your text after 2 or 3 times, they're probably just not going to do it, and that's okay. Move on to the next person. But when you do this consistently over time, it's amazing how this will build your online presence. So that's the second thing I wanted to do. And here's what I'm going to say why these things matter so much. Here's what I'm learning today as of the recording of this video. It still blows me away. I am getting found on ChatGPT as a top agent in my area. And part of that is they are pulling data from YouTube, the videos, Google reviews, right? They're pulling all this data, and I am coming up as a suggestion, which is just crazy, right? Now, I've got over 250 Google reviews because, again, I've been grinding at this for a long time, and I've got a lot of videos on YouTube. So I'm telling you, here's why I'm telling you this. Start doing it today. Start yourself in 2 or 3 years will thank yourself for doing this. You absolutely will. It's a no-brainer. You've got time. It doesn't cost any money. So start taking advantage of getting yourself online and getting a digital footprint. I can't stress it enough. So I hope this has really helped you. And what does it do for the client? It shows that this agent is active. This agent knows the market. They know what they're talking about. And then one of the biggest compliments you can get, which is still kind of funny when people say this to me, they're like, man, I see you everywhere. I mean, you are everywhere. You want that to be. Because why? Because you're on the top shelf when they think of real estate agents. You want to be on the top shelf. So you want them to see you everywhere, right? So this is just part of it. So if you're serious about this business, if you want to create a brand and you want to create a wealth of leads in the future, start this today, because I'm telling you, you will not regret it. So if you're serious about growing your business, I'm telling you, start building your digital footprint, and you'll thank me later for this. Now, hey, I learned this from other people. Hopefully you can pass this information on to somebody else. That's how the Lord works, right? He wants us to use us to help other people. Okay, so that is my take on this. I hope this has helped you, added value to you. If you want to have a conversation about partnering with us at eXp Realty, I would love to have that. We have a group called the Realtors of Faith, and I'm a member of the Wolf Pack. We love eXp Realty. It's a fantastic organization, and so let's have a conversation. But the main reason I did this is to help you as a real estate agent, add value to you, and help you build a digital footprint with very layman's terms. So comment below if you've enjoyed this. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions. All my contact information is below. God bless and have a great day.